Well, again, you ask such wonderful questions. That's why I keep you around. I wrote the book, and indeed I have a little paragraph in there that says aftercare. Aftercare to me, when a case is, at that 99th percentage being done, aftercare means that, as I discussed earlier, I do send out the checks. I double check balances. If I'm supposed to pay a hospital bill for a client that has a balance due on it after they've been involved in a car accident, I'm going to call up the hospital before I send the check and say, listen, I understand my client owes $174. Is that correct? And the hospital will say, yes, it is. And then I send the check. Because what if the client owes $179? I mean, it's only $5, but you know what? That's on me. I should have to be responsible, and I take that responsibility seriously. I don't want my client getting a letter that they owe $5. And on the other hand, what if the client only owes $120? And I send in $174, okay? So now the hospital owes my client $54. That's money that, with the administrative process could take months to recover, $54. But you know what? That's the client's $54. So in this case, we make sure we cross the T's, we dot the I's, we do all the things fully and finally necessary to assure that every part and parcel of the case regarding money, regarding claims, regarding bills, regarding liens, regarding damage to car, rental bills, if they never got paid, as an example, for their rental car or reimbursement or their deductible back, the file stays open until every single thing as a checklist item is checked off, kaput, and done. And then, when it's all over, I keep the records unless the client tells me that they want the records. It's the client's file. It's their records. So the law in the jurisdictions in which I practice, Maryland and Virginia, in fact, I believe it's either 5 or 7 years, one or the other in both. Frankly, I don't know, and I don't get down on myself because I don't know, because my practice is I keep all client files for 10 years. So if you had an accident and I was your lawyer 9 years ago and you want your medical records, I've still got them. Now, at the end of the 10th year, depending upon space in my storage room, I may shred those records so that they're no longer available. But I let the client know that those records are theirs. Most of the clients don't want them, so I keep them. And interestingly enough, now and then, and here and again, a client will call up 4, 5, 6 years later, and they'll want the records. And more often than not, it's because they were in another accident, and the next analysis is, well, what were pre-existing injuries? So they need the records to prove it.